Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, please don't forget to like this video, share and also subscribe to my channel. Anyways, on today's video we'll be discussing about the 5 easiest languages you could learn, and also these languages will be discussing about their benefits on today's video. Once again, my name is Emmanuel Bernard and I am your best tutor today on today's video. So starting from the number 5th spot, we have German. Though it's certainly not easy, English speakers might find that German seems a little more familiar than other languages. This is because they are part of the same language family. It is spoken not only in Germany but also in Austria and Switzerland. German is an excellent choice for those who enjoy rigid grammar rules. German was once considered the language of science before English replaced it in after World War I. Nevertheless, German still has a rich history of scientific and academic literature, so it's a great language to learn if those are among your interests. German is the most widely spoken first language in the European Union, opening endless travel possibilities throughout the continent. German is also a useful language for business, as German boasts the 4th largest economy in the world in GDP, and it is 3rd largest exporter. Some of the greatest artists and thinkers of all time hailed from Germany, and it remains today a leading language in science, art, philosophy, and literature. Now moving on to the number 4th most widely and best language you should learn in 2025 is the Korean. Korea is the 18th most popular language globally, with over 75 million people speaking the language. As Korea continues to have a heavy political and cultural influence globally, the language will only grow in importance. Korea is also much easier and more logical to learn than Chinese. Hangul, the Korean alphabet, only has 24 letters, each intentionally written to reflect how you would pronounce them. The logical approach to written Korean makes the language one of the easiest to learn to write. Beyond the cultural importance of K-pop and other Korean entertainment, some of the largest companies in the world are based in South Korea. A basic understanding of the language will undoubtedly come in handy for those looking to improve their value in the workspace or potentially find a job overseas. And down to the 3rd spot, we have French. French is the world's 2nd most widely learned foreign language after English. It is easy to see why. Including France and Canada, French is the official language of 29 countries, meaning whether you visit Tunisia, Senegal, or Switzerland, you will likely be able to communicate well with locals. With over 300 million French speakers globally, the language is taught in every country. French is also considered one of the more accessible languages to learn, and the massive presence of French content provide nearly unlimited access to practice material. French is a Romance language, meaning it is related to Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian. If becoming a polyglot is your goal, learning French could also help make learning the other easier. It could be easy to learn if you already speak one of those languages. And also moving on to the 2nd spot, we have English. English is also known as the best language to speak because it has been made general and also publicly accepted by the world. Anyways, there isn't much about English since English is a very sweet and easy language to learn. Anywhere you go, you are likely gonna see someone who speaks English, being it Germany, Chinese, Korea, or anywhere. So it is very important you learn English because moving around the world, if you can't speak any other language, but try to speak English because it is very, very easier and you are definitely going to find lots of people around you who speak English and fluently. So to conclusion of this video, these are the 5 easiest and best languages you could learn in 2025. These languages take less than 50 weeks to learn. And if you put that into work and you become perfect in it, within 30 weeks, you're definitely going to become one of the best language speakers and also gain job overseas and anywhere you are. And now the number 1 on our list today might not really sound or seems to be good to everyone, but actually this is a very important language you should definitely learn. And the number 1 on our list today is Chinese. Chinese is the most widely spoken language in the world, spoken in some form by 1.3 billion people. Though Chinese consists of various dialects, Mandarin, the official state language of China, is the most common option for those studying Chinese. A basic understanding of Mandarin opens up many businesses and travel opportunities. Mandarin is often considered one of the most challenging languages to learn, making it vital to choose a great program that allows lots of room for practice. Although Chinese grammar is surprisingly easy, it is a tonal language with 4 basic tones and 1 neutral tone. It also utilizes character instead of an alphabet, and there are over 50,000 characters in Mandarin. While that may sound overwhelming, it is estimated that you need to know around 2,000 characters for everyday communication and 2,000 to 3,000 to read newspapers. I hope you find this video very interesting and also educative. Once again, my name is Emmanuel Bernard, and I will always be here to teach you and show you the best languages you could learn, because you never could tell where you will be tomorrow, next tomorrow, or even the day after. So why don't you take time to learn these languages? And mind you, on today's list, the languages that were mentioned on today's list are languages that is definitely going to take you less than 30 to 80 weeks to learn. So if you're someone who is quick in learning, definitely before 30 weeks, you should be able to communicate, maybe not fluently, but very, very well with these languages. And if you're a very, very fast learner, then 30 weeks is very, very okay for you. And if you're someone who's not really quick in picking up things, I'm not saying, but we know ourselves, someone like me, myself. So if it's very difficult for you to pick up, especially languages, then it's definitely going to take you about 50 to 80 weeks to learn these languages. And that's probably a year, because you have 52 weeks in a year. So if 50 weeks you learn this language, that is something you could achieve, and setting that as your goal for 2025 is actually a good thing to do right now. So once again, my name is Emmanuel Bernard, and I really appreciate you coming around to visit my channel. And this is the Traveler Kid. I hope I see you next time on my next video.